If you like this video or any of the battle reports, feel free to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by.
Iron Hands. We have 2 Redemptor Dreadnoughts, both with plasma and hand flamers. We have a 6-man squad of Blade Guards, 2 3-man squads of Eliminators. We have a Primaris Tech Marine. We have a Land Raider with its las cannons. We have a company of heroes led with a captain. We have a 5-man Intercessor squad, a 5-man Hellblaster squad led with a lieutenant, another 5-man Hellblaster squad led with a lieutenant, and then we have 5 Jump Assault Marines with a captain. And lastly, Little Vindicare Assassin. That's 2,000 points of Iron Hands.
This is the list I'm going to be using against the Iron Hands today. It is my Need for Speed list. Everything on the list is built for speed. From left to right, I have a unit of 3 Vertus Praetors. They have the salvo launchers. In the back, I have 6 Vanatari with spears. Then I have 5 Wardens with spears. One of them has a Vexilla, and they're with a Blade Champion, no enhancement. 4 Vigilators. These are just for standing on my home field objective. A Calidus Assassin. 2 units of Witch Seekers. Eversor Assassin. 5 more Wardens, spears, and then a Vexilla. They are being led by another Blade Champion. And this Blade Champion has the Ceaseless Hunter enhancement. Finally, I have 2 more Vertus Praetors with a Shield Captain on a Vertus Praetor. And he has no enhancements. The only enhancement in the list is the Ceaseless Hunter on the Blade Champion. And this list comes to 2,000 points exactly. So let's see how this list does against the Iron Hands. Dawn of War. My Custodes, I've got 3 bikes, no captain behind this wall. The Blade Champion with Ceaseless Hunter is behind this wall, kind of in front of the middle objective. The Sisters are up there ready to scout. My Assassin is behind the wall with some Vigilators on that objective as well. Eddie, the Eversor, is behind there. He is most likely going to scout as well. If I get to turn 1 or turn 2, we'll see where he goes. The Captain and his Vertus Praetors are behind this big old wall in ruin. This is the Blade Champion with Oath the enhancement. He is behind the wall, with the Sisters in front. My Vanatari are in Deep Strike. Let's go see what the Iron Hands have done. The Eliminators here, ready to shoot my characters. That's going to be fun to dodge all game. We have a Vindicare Assassin ready to do the same thing. A Redemptor on the line. Looks like some Hellblasters on the line. Some Intercessors are on his objective, just so he can sticky that objective and leave if he needs to. Land Raider with all his Blade Guard are in there, ready to charge me and shoot me all up. Got a Tech Marine in there, buffing up his Land Raider. He could also buff his Redemptor up as well, because he's close enough to, I'm pretty sure. You got a second Redemptor there. His company of heroes. His second squad of Hellblasters. His Eliminators are on the wall here, ready to snipe out my characters as well on this side. So I'm going to watch out for the snipies. So let's go see who gets first turn roll. Alright, first turn roll. Oh, you do go first. Oh, okay, Iron Hands go first. For my scouting moves, I moved up behind this footprint here, same as the Eddie the Eversor. He moved back behind the footprint. His own operative should keep him safe. And these Sisters move inside. Oh, actually, they can't because they have to be 9 inches away. So they're going to move as close as they can to these Eliminators. Is what they're going to do. So we'll go back and we'll do that. And on to first turn for the Iron Hands. So the Iron Hands, their cards, the first turn cards were No Prisoners and Aerial Denial. He originally got Tempting Target, but he spent his CP that he gained this turn to redraw, so we get Aerial Denial and No Prisoners. The Iron Hands, they moved up the table quite aggressively. He got ahead on here so he could get aerial denial. Moved so we get some shots onto my sisters and a few of my other units. But I think turn 2 is when the real firepower will be coming the Custodes' way. These Hellblasters and these Redemptors are all going to be shooting a lot of plasma at me. Alright, on to the shooting phase for the Iron Hands. The Eliminators, they did their little shoot and scoot, killed one of my Witch Seekers, and then they moved back behind the wall there. And that was the end of the turn, nothing else to shoot, so Codi did get aerial denial for 5 points. He's going to keep no prisoners, so that ends his turn with 5-0 for the Iron Hand. On to the Custodes. Turn 1 draw. I get engage in all fronts. We'll see. And deploy teleport Homer. Ooh, maybe. Well, maybe. So, I got 1 to 2 CP, and Codi is up to 1 CP. On to the movement. Custodes turn 1 movement. I brought my bikes out to get some shots onto these Eliminators. I don't want to kill them all because I do want to get a charge. Eddie's here to either sink a charge hopefully into these Eliminators or even these Hellblasters. This Blade Champion with the Ceaseless Hunter, he got a 12 on his advance, so I advanced him up here. I'm not sure if I'm going to charge in there. Probably am, just to get rid of those intercessors there. Witch Seeker stayed there. Assassin stayed there. So did the Vigilators. The bikes moved up ahead here, just behind the wall to get a little cover. Blade Guard here got 5 on his advance, so he's up behind the wall as well. And the Witch Seekers, I just advanced them to get them onto this objective, so I now control that. But there's not too much for me to shoot. I think it's just coming mostly the bikes and the Wardens. Alrighty, so on to the shooting phase. So, Custodes shooting turn. I toss and turn between charging or shooting these, but they're only intercessors. They can do some damage, but not a lot, so I am going to opt to use Deploy Teleport Homer here in the center, just so I can get some points, so I get 3 points there. Over here, I did get 3 hits onto these Eliminators, and then I rolled 2 1s and a 3, so I did get killed 1, but I still need to charge them. Eddie shot into the Hellblasters, got 5 hits through, 5 wounds through, and he was saved every single time. Alright, so the charges. Bikes first, because then after if the bikes fail, then we'll know what we have to do. Oh, we got 6 and a 6. Okay. The bikes are in. So the bikes are in. So let's try something a little more wacky. Hellblasters. I would need something else like that again. Oh, it was a 6. Am I looking for like a big 9-inch charge?
Basically.
Yeah.
Save the CP.
Save the CP. Well, Eddie's going for it.
Ooh.
He's going to go for it because I'm going to be throwing away engage anyways because I can't get on here. So Eddie's going for it. He needs a 9. Another 6. Well, that's a CP wasted, but you can never know until you try. So on to the melee phase. The Vertus Praetors made it in. Custodes combat phase. We cleaned up these Eliminators. But that's about all we did our turn. I did deploy Teleport Homers in the middle, so the score is now 5-3 for the Iron Hands. And we are moving on to turn 2. The Iron Hands still have no prisoners, and they drew capture enemy outpost. Iron Hand's movement phase. They move down the board pretty aggressively. We got the Blade Guard jumping over the Land Raider, surrounding my Wardens and the Blade Champion. The Redemptor over here is kind of closing in on the Vertus Praetors. The Jump Pack Assaulted Marines, they kind of dropped in behind my lines, kind of forcing me to put my Vertus Praetors back here to deal with them. And then he moved all his firepower more over here towards this objective, brought out his Eliminators to get some shots onto my Vertus Praetor Captain. And that is the movement. We're going to go on to the shooting.
3 shots.
Okay.
Anti-fly 2. They all hit.
Oh.
And of course, one misses. Ah. There we go.
Okay.
3 wounds, my friend.
AP.
And -1.
-1. I need 3s. Fail 1.
2 damage.
2 damage. Bike is down to 2.
Plasma. That's 5 shots. 1, 2, 3.
I think they're down. I think they're 4 wounds each. Yeah, they do.
So 4 hits you. 4 wounds you.
Oh, okay. AP.
-3.
Oh, he's dead. Now it's just invulnerable saves. Yep! How much damage are they?
2 damage piece.
Oh. That bike is dead.
Mm-hmm.
And this bike is down to 2. The Redemptor killed a bike and brought another bike down to half. Ouchie. A lot of the stuff bounced off the Wardens. He was able to clink off a wound. The Assault Marines somehow did take off 2 wounds off the Venatari. These fellows did. I lost my sister. Sisters here died. Sisters over here died. And the Eliminators from over here were able to clink off 3 wounds off my bike captain. So we're going to go on to the charges. Was that a Snake Eyes? Snake Eyes. The Redemptors doesn't make it in. We're going to just CP reroll that.
Reroll that one.
Let's get some more Snake Eyes, bud. An 8 makes it.
He's in. Salter into capture.
All right, you need a 9. With no CP to reroll. Oh!
Well, I think it's cocked, so.
Oh! Yeah, you would have probably, at a tournament, they probably would have made you reroll that.
Yeah, I would have rerolled it.
Yeah.
They're charging into Blade Champion.
Okay. Oh! They would make, as long as they make it within, as long as we're not more than 4 away, you're good.
We're good. Sweet! And that's it.
So I'm spending 2 of my CP here to fight first. Codi is going to use the Blade Guard's ability to reroll his invulnerable saves of 1, and I'm going to use the sustained hit stance. 4 of the Wardens can make it into base to base, so we are going to attack 4 to 1, so that's 20 attacks. I'm sustained 6. This is on 1. Alright. Alright, so with the sustained, we only dropped 3, so now we just need 3s, but we have no rerolls because these aren't guards. Alright. 8, 12, 13. At AP 2, damage 2.
So, I'm on my invulnerable phase.
Yeah, so you can reroll your 1.
Fail. So that is 5 fails.
Oh.
How much damage are there?
2 damage each.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14.
How many wounds do they have apiece?
3 wounds.
So 2 hits to kill 1, so every 2 kills 1.
Killed 3.
Alright, so the Wardens so far have killed 3, and then I have the Blade Champion next. Alright, so for the Blade Champion, I'm going to use the Vault Sword, the Devastating Wounds one. 5 attacks, sustain 6s. 2 1s, that's great. And a straight 6, so I do need 3s. 6s are Devies. Oh, not so much chuckles now, is he? So that's then you have 2 at AP 3, damage 3.
2 at AP 3?
Yes. Ooh, we can reroll that one though. Oh, so it's just the devastating wounds will kill that one guy left, and you will live with 2 to get to attack back.
That's right. I'll finally get to smack back with this Blade Guard. So strength 5.
All right, here comes the Blade Guard. Attack my Wardens. Strength 5, 5s to wound me.
Oh, 1 wound.
AP 2, I'm guessing.
AP 2.
Oh, 1. So I do lose a Warden.
Ew.
The Redemptor's next. He has 5 attacks into my Vertus Praetors.
Hold on a second.
Gonna use a stratagem.
No, I already did and I forgot about it.
Oh.
Ancient Fury. Basically, I can add 1 to the hit roll.
Perfect. Hitting on 2s.
Strength 12.
Who did you make the OT Moti? Oh, did you miss any? Okay. Strength 12, tooth. Okay. 5 wounds from the Dreddy, EP2.
EP2.
So I do need some 4s. What's this? How much damage?
3 damage apiece. Yeah.
And there's no sense of one bike against all this, so I do lose all my bikies. Ouch. Redemptor smashed up the Vertus Praetors.
And there's a character on there, so that objective isn't powered.
The Wardens were able to hold up against the Blade Guard. And then over here, nothing really happened, just some pew-pews. But, as Cody just said, this side is quite strong for the Iron Hands. I'm not sure what to do about it. Might have to ignore it and might have to try to take it. I'm not sure yet. Depends on the cards. What do the heart of the cards say? Capture enemy outpost. Probably not happening. And tempting target. I'm going to throw that away. So I wouldn't be up to 2 CP, but I'm down to 1 again. And I'm going to bring it down a little bit better. On to turn 2 for the Custodes. Objective over here with everything surrounded is the one Cody made tempting target. That was the objective I wanted to ignore for the rest of the game, but I have to go back there and try to get me some points. Alright, so then I move my assassin down here to try to gum up these assault intercessors, where these flying marines fell back, because I could fall back and charge with Ceaseless Hunter, and I moved everyone up here onto this objective so I can get some shots onto some stuff and some charges. Alright, so on to the shooting phase. Custodes turn 2 shooting, Venatari into these flying assault intercessor guys, the jump pack marines, as well as the assassin. We only managed to kill 3 of them. Wardens bounced off the intercessors. These wardens managed to do 2 wounds to the company of heroes. The bikes missed every single time into the eliminators. So now let's do some charges and hope the charges are better. The assassin into the assaults. Flying fellas, a 3. Good thing we're that close. In we go. And now we have the Venatari into the Hellblasters. Blasters from hell! 7. They're in. And then we'll put the Wardens, since I was able to fall back and charge them, into double charge these. Multi-charge. Need a decent number. A 6. That will get us in. Put the Wardens into the company heroes. Yep. A 3, so they can re-roll their charges because they have a blade champion in there. Yeah, I'm going to take 3 because a 3 was actually good because if I'm over here, if I get like a 12, if I re-roll to get 12, they'll take me right off this objective. This way I can tag them and still kind of be sticking onto the objective. And that gives me the chance for these stinking Vertus Praetors to redeem themselves. They may need a big one, like a 10. Yep. An 8. We'll measure that, but probably not making it. Just out of 9. So he doesn't make it. And I could re-roll, but I kind of want to save the CP. So we are going to just go on to the combat phase. 5 attacks from these wardens, from this warden into the intercessor. 2 1s. 3s. 3 at AP2 damage 2.
3 at AP2 damage 2?
Onto your intercesses.
5.
Oh, spicy. Alright, and now the Blade Champion. He's feeling spicy. I'm once again going to use the Debbie Wound Sword. So, 2s and 6s are sustained. Once again, a 1. These are strength 6, so I do need 3s. Oh, that's just 1 at AP3 damage 3. It kills him, but I'm still gummed up in the middle. Annoying. We're going to do this one's next. It's only 2 Wardens and a Blade Champion able to attack the company heroes. So, 2 6s. I'm getting a lot of 1s this game. A lot of 1s. What's the toughness of these things? -1 to wound 2. So it would be 3s, back to 4s. That is 4 at AP 2, damage 2. And then I have the Blade Champion next.
Ooh. So you would kill this guy, and you would kill another guy.
Once again, I'm going for broke. I'm going for the Devastating Wound sword. Yep. At least he didn't miss any this time. And it would be 3s to 4s. And 6s are Debbies. Okay, so we do get a Debbie wound, and then 3 at AP 3, damage 3.
3 at AP 3. Oh, so how much damage is it?
3 damage. And then you have 3 devastating wounds.
That means
Your belly's open.
Is left with 1 wound.
Okay, okay. And then the captain, so. That's not bad. That's my combat, so I'm going to get smashed back by the Iron Hands now. Right, so Cody's deciding to precision my Blade Champion over with his company heroes. Sorry, buddy.
So they all hit. Strength 5.
Toughness 10.
Ooh. Ooh. 3 and -2, 2 damage.
Okay, so he only has 6 wounds. I do need to make all these. Up. -2. He's down to 2 wounds.
Very nice.
Power Fist coming at me.
Oh, good thing I'm hitting on 2s. I'm going to reroll one of those.
Yep.
4 attacks, strength 8.
Ooh, you're wounding me on 4s because they are wardens. They make your 3s to 4s. Okay.
1 4. -2.
1 4. Up. That's a 4, so that is a save.
Very good.
It is the end of the turn 2 for Custodes. I did take that objective, getting Tempting Target. These Intercessors and Blade Guard did hit back and killed my Blade Guard, one of my Wardens, but I did clear up the center more. These guys, surprisingly, are still alive. The Wardens and the Company Heroes can't hit each other back. I did take out some of the Company Heroes. Points are 17 to 13 for the Custodes now. Moving on to turn 3, Iron Hands. Storm hostile objective. Okay. Whoops. Overwhelming force. Okay, kill people on objectives and storm them. That's a pretty good combo. Cody rolled extremely hot on his battle shocks. I think he had 4 or 5 battle shocks to roll. Didn't fail any. Every one of them passed. So I was hoping these guys would fail, but they didn't. Turn 3, Iron Hand shooting. These Eliminators have been playing cat and mouse with this captain squad the whole game. So once again, he shot him, did 3 more wounds, so my captain's down to 1 wound. He did his little shoot and scoot behind the train. This is the Redemptor shooting into the Venatari. He's trying to clear up some of those Tari.
What's your toughness?
6.
6, so that's 2 wounds, -1.
Up. 6 and a 4. Yeah!
They're fly, right?
Yep.
So that's 3 shots. Give me on 3s.
Oh.
Anti-fly 2.
Oh.
That's 3 wounds at -1.
Yep. Double, triple 3.
Ew.
Ew.
Supercharged. With a whole 3, 4, 5 shots.
Yes.
Ooh. I'll reroll one of those. Hey.
Strength like probably 3.
9.
3s. Okay.
Ooh. 2 go
2 go through. Yep. You got 2.
And a 2.
And a 2. So they are
3 damage.
3 damage each. I'll lose 2 Venatari.
Blast still counts at the beginning, correct?
Mhm.
Alright, so 1 extra. Hello. Hit me on 3s. Wounding you. Oh.
Oh, not bad.
Twin link.
Oh, 3.
That's 0 AP.
3 ones though. 1 1.
My dude can shoot his pistols.
Yes, so he's going to try to pistol this girl before I get in fight first. And
Plasma pistol.
nice.
And it's supercharged.
Yeah.
None of this BS.
Okay. So I need a 4 upper die. I'm going to CP re-roll that because I would like to keep her alive. Ah, yes.
So now my bolt pistol, which is not going to kill her, and it fails to hit.
Now you have 2. You owe me 2 hazardous. You'll be 1 for
Yes,
your.
one there, one here.
Every time you overcharge.
Ah,
Lucky he would have killed
this
him.
one's saved.
Dead. Okay.
Well,
Whichever one you want.
Oh, this one.
Okay.
He's
Okay.
alive.
And the last one.
Hey!
Hey, okay. No one died from overcharges. Okay. I think that's all the shooting done. So he's going to go on to charges now. I'm guessing he's going to charge this Redemptor into me.
Yep.
That's not going to fail. And then
I'll spend a CP for tank shot. So Redemptor, can't fail it. 7. A 7. 7!
An 8. Okay, makes it in. All right, so let's go to the combat, see what happens.
So what do I need?
You need 5s and 6s for tank shock.
Boom, boom. 2.
2 mortal wounds on me. 1 mortal wound on my wardens. And I use the Rendax stance because Rendax for -1 to hit.
And that's 2 wounds, I'm assuming?
Yeah, they're probably strength 12.
You betcha.
All right, I need 2 4s. I got 6, so I do lose a Vengetari.
Oh. Venetare.
Venetari. This Redemptor into these wardens. -1 to hit, so
Oh.
you've OT-motied on them.
Oh, good lookies. Oh. I'm gonna use
You can use your 1 roll, yeah.
2 because it's higher, but every time.
Oh. A 4. All right.
It's going to chop off each arm, each leg, and the head.
Okay. Yeah.
She's dead.
Just, if I had the CP to reroll, because almost. She is dead, though. Alrighty, so the end of the Iron Hands turn 3. 3 of the Venetari and the Redemptor are still there, so I do hold that objective, but those Venetari are not long for this world. The Land Raider and all the other units on this objective was able to steal it from this Blade Champion, and I did 4 wounds to the Redemptor, and he did a couple wounds to my Wardens. Points going into turn 3 for the Custodes are 21 to 17 for the Iron Hands. And the Iron Hands were able to get storm hostile objective, but they weren't able to get overwhelming force since they weren't able to kill anyone. Turn 3 for the Custodes, I have extend battle lines. I pretty much already have that one done. And storm hostile objectives. So I do need to come back and take the one that Codi took from me. I do have a plan for that. Spend the CP that I gained to bring back that Custodian Guard with the Vexilla in the middle, and I'll move on to my movement. Going into my movement phase, I do have 3 objectives. This one, my home field, and this, and I do have one with a character on it. Points are 29 to 21. Our movement phase, for the Custodes, I did the fallback here, so I can fall back and charge. I fell back these Venetari so I can get some charges, hopefully onto the home field objective. I'm still stayed here in the combat with the Redemptor fella, and I moved my Venetari up here so I can get some charges onto these Hellblasters and hopefully kill these stinking Eliminators. That is my movement. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about this thing. Is ignore it for now and deal with it later. Alright, on to my shooting and charging. Not got much shooting to do, mostly charging. So I did get all my hits through onto these Eliminators from these salvo launchers, and I rolled 2 1s and a 2 for my wounds. And then Codi rolled a 6 and saved it. So I did do nothing to the Eliminators.
You eliminated.
Fantastic. So now we have a charge. We're going to charge my Venetari, are going to actually charge his home field objective.
Are you charging the Tech Marine?
Yeah, the Tech Marine. Yep. Oh, a 6. Will that make it in there?
You are, in fact, there, my friend, because he was just in the axe is what, not have me in the crevice, but you're still there.
Oh, okay.
So basically, bang,
These were bang, bang. Okay. Blade Champion, I will multi-charge since I do have to make both these here. A 3. We will fail that, so we're going to use the Blade Champion's innate roll to reroll charges. 6. Better. Vertus Praetors into the Hellblasters. Yep. A 9. That's not quite what I wanted, but we'll figure that out. I do make it, but I kind of want to basically Eliminators. Let's see what happens. The Tech Marine is behind that wall, just close enough where I can't hit him. Vertus Praetors did make it in with a 9, and I did have enough. alone of charge, so I was able to pilot into these eliminators, since the eliminators were now the closest target. Alright, so the end of the Custodes turn. It's a pretty back and forth match here. I was able to take back this objective, scoring Storm Hostile objective, and I do have this one. So I do get expend battle lines, but I did lose 2 more Wardens, and Land Raider ran over my foot once again. So we're going to move on to turn 4 for the Iron Hands. The score is 39-21 for the Custodes. Turn 4 for Iron Hands, they still have the overwhelming force, and they drew engage in all fronts. I took a beating here. I lost my Wardens and the Blade Champion. I lost all my Wardens here. I lost my Sisters. But I still have the Blade Champion, the Vertus Praetors, and the Venatari left. But Cody put an awful beating on me. The score right now is 29-39 for the Custodes. So I need to hold on turn 4. Get some points, because I don't think I'm going to be alive too much longer in turn 5. Turn 5 draw, we have Aerial Denial. Ooh, that ain't happening in Assassination. I need to kill characters. Do you have any characters left?
1, 2, 3.
You have 3 characters left. I need to get assassinated character. So I only have 1 objective now, so the score is 42-29 for the Custodes. I need to keep on getting points because he's catching up. So the end of the turn, I did able to kill the the Vindicar Assassin, and I did kill this other character. I do go up to, so the score would be 47-29 for the Custodes going into turn 5. But both of us don't have a lot of units left, especially me. Good cards for Cody. Turn 5, he gets Deploy Teleport Homers and Behind Enemy Lines. And so he has boarded me. Everything is dead, but the score is 43-47 for me, and I'm going on to my turn. I'm not going to gain anything in primary. I'm not going to gain anything in my secondary, but I am going to win. 47-43. Luckily, that I didn't go to turn 6, because Cody would have got it, but that was close. That was probably our closest game.
It is our closest game.
He was quite excited.
Until I found out I lost.
Yeah, broke his dreams, but still, he's gonna get my number here soon. So, thanks for the game. It's a great game, Cody, and thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by.